Hello my friends, welcome back. Today we travel far back in time. To an age of swords and castles. To an age of kings and crusaders. There was a man in this age. A man born far from power. A man with no crown waiting for him. But he became one of the greatest leaders the world has ever seen. Even his enemies respected him. Even his enemies wrote about his honor. How does a boy with nothing become a legend? How does a man earn respect from those who hate him? My friends, this is the story of Saladin. If you are new here, welcome. Please hit subscribe. It helps this channel grow. Now, let us begin. Saladin was born in the year 1137. His birthplace was Tikrit. Today, this city is in Iraq. His family was Kurdish. They were not rich. They were not royal. But they had one thing. They had purpose. His father worked for local rulers. He moved often. He served different lords. Young Saladin grew up watching this world closely. He watched power change hands. He watched alliances break. He watched courage matter more than birth. This was a dangerous time in history. The region was divided. Muslim rulers fought each other. Christian crusaders held Jerusalem. Chaos was everywhere. Saladin did not dream of war at first. Some stories say he preferred religion and study. He loved learning. He loved order. But history had other plans for him. His uncle was a soldier. A skilled military commander. Young Saladin joined him. He learned to fight. He learned to lead. He was smart. He was patient. He watched. He waited. Nobody saw a future ruler in him. Not yet. But my friends, greatness often hides in silence. It waits for the right moment. Saladin did not know it yet. But his moment was coming. And when it came, it would change history forever. My friends, let us continue. Saladin's rise was not fast. It was not easy. Step by step, he built his path. He followed his uncle into Egypt. Egypt was rich. Egypt was troubled. Different powers wanted control of it. Saladin served as a soldier first. Then an advisor. Then something more. In 1169, everything changed. Saladin became vizier of Egypt. He was only 32 years old. Many doubted him. He looked young. He looked quiet. Some rivals thought he was weak. They were wrong. Saladin moved carefully. He built loyalty. He built order. He built unity among divided forces. This word, unity, defines his whole story. Muslim lands were split before him. Rulers fought each other more than outsiders. Saladin believed unity was strength. He believed division was danger. Slowly, he expanded his influence. He took control in Egypt fully. Then he looked toward Syria. Here is a vivid moment from his journey. Picture this scene, my friends. Damascus, the year 1174. Saladin enters the city. He does not enter as a violent conqueror. He enters with respect. He forgives old enemies. He offers positions to former rivals. People watched in surprise. A conqueror who shows mercy. This was rare in that era. Word spread quickly. Saladin was different. Saladin valued honor over revenge. This reputation grew. City after city, region after region, leaders began joining him. Not always by force. Sometimes by choice. He was creating something powerful. A united front. A single strong force across fractured lands. But not everyone approved. Some Muslim rulers saw him as a threat. Some Crusader leaders saw him as dangerous. Tension was rising on both sides. And far away, in Jerusalem, a young leprous king ruled the Crusader kingdom. His name was Baldwin IV. Baldwin was brave, despite his illness. He resisted Saladin bravely, again and again. But time was not on Baldwin's side. Saladin kept building strength. Kept building unity. Kept preparing. Something big was coming. A clash between two worlds. My friends, the stage was almost set. The most dangerous chapter of Saladin's life was about to begin. My friends, now we reach the climax. The year is 1187. Tension has been building for years. Now it breaks. Saladin has united his forces. Egypt. Syria. Many allies. One strong army. The Crusader kingdom is weaker now. King Baldwin has died. Leadership is divided. Mistakes are made. A reckless Crusader lord attacks a Muslim caravan. He breaks a truce. He ignores warnings. Saladin sees this. Saladin waits no longer. He calls for war. Thousands answer his call. The armies meet near a place called Hattin. Two hills stand over dry land. No water nearby. No mercy either. The Crusader army marches through brutal heat. No water. No rest. Exhaustion grows with every step. Saladin watches closely. He is patient. He is calculated. This is his moment. He blocks their path to water. He waits. The Crusaders grow desperate. Thirst weakens them. Panic spreads through their ranks. Then Saladin strikes. The battle is fierce. Dust fills the air. Shouts echo across the hills. The Crusader army collapses. Their forces are crushed. Their king is captured. Their sacred relic is lost. This battle is remembered as Hattin. It changes everything. Jerusalem stands defenseless now. The city that started wars a century earlier. The city both sides call holy. Saladin marches toward it. The city prepares for the worst. People remember history. Decades earlier, Crusaders took this city with terrible violence. Will Saladin repeat that same cruelty? Will revenge rule this moment? The gates stand closed. The defenders stand ready. Fear spreads through the streets. Saladin's army surrounds the walls. Everyone waits. Everyone wonders. What will Saladin choose? Power or mercy? Revenge or restraint? My friends, this decision would define his legacy forever. My friends, now we reach the resolution. Jerusalem surrendered in October 1187. Saladin entered the city. The whole world watched closely. What did he choose? He chose mercy. There was no massacre. There was no mass slaughter. Citizens could leave safely. Many paid a small ransom. Some poor families were freed without payment at all. This was extraordinary for that era. Compare this to 1099. Crusaders took Jerusalem with terrible bloodshed back then. Saladin remembered that history. He chose a different path. Mercy. Honor. Unity. These three words defined his life. My friends, remember these words. They matter. Saladin's story did not end there. Crusaders launched a new campaign. Famous kings joined this effort, including Richard the Lionheart of England. Saladin and Richard fought hard battles. Yet something rare happened too. They also showed each other respect. Stories say Saladin sent fresh fruit to Richard when Richard fell ill. Some details are debated by historians. But the pattern is clear. Even enemies admired Saladin's character. Eventually, both sides made peace. Jerusalem stayed under Saladin's control. Christian pilgrims could still visit safely. Saladin died in 1193, in Damascus. He died with little personal wealth. He had given much of it away. He cared more about honor than riches. Today, historians across cultures respect him. Muslim writers praise his leadership. Christian writers, even old rivals, wrote about his fairness. Few historical figures earn respect from both sides so equally. What can we learn from Saladin, my friends? He was not born powerful. He built himself, piece by piece. He faced doubt. He faced rivals. He faced impossible odds. But he stayed patient. He stayed disciplined. He chose honor when revenge was easier. Maybe your journey feels small right now. Maybe you feel unseen, unready, unprepared. Saladin once felt that way too. Growth takes time. Character takes practice. Unity takes patience. Build yourself, quietly, like he did. Choose honor, even when it is hard. Your moment may be closer than you think. If this story inspired you, please hit like. It truly helps this channel grow. Please subscribe if you are new here. Join our history family. Comment below, my friends. Tell me which story you want next. Until next time, my friends. Stay curious. Stay strong.